Good morning, everybody. Today we're gonna go to the barn. I have a lesson this morning, and then we're gonna maybe go to Colonial Williamsburg. I haven't quite decided on that one yet, just because what I really want to do at Colonial Williamsburg is at like 1 or 1:30, and the tickets sell out really fast. And I didn't sleep very much last night, so I didn't drive over to Colonial Williamsburg first thing this morning. So we might just have a day where I just go meander around somewhere. I haven't quite decided yet, but first we're going to the barn and we're gonna go from there. So yeah, hopefully you guys are excited to see Pippi again. I know I sure am. So I'm gonna stop filming so I can go drive to the barn. She was so good today. We got to go over a little crossrail and she stayed pretty chill for the most part, so I was very happy with her. I think for the rest of today, after I turn her out and finish taking care of her, I'm gonna go over to the library, and then I was gonna go clean out all of my old horse stuff. So you all are going to join me on that, and hopefully it's not too boring. Look at that. Alright, so new plan. I apparently have like $20 in fines on my card, so I'm gonna wait a little bit and deal with that later. I also have to find a book that apparently is lost. It's somewhere in my living room, which means I have to clean up my living room. And I don't really want to do that today, so I will take care of that probably Monday or Thursday of next week, which I don't know when this video is going up, so you guys can probably just disregard that. But I gave up going to the library for a little while because I was so bad about returning books. Because I would check a bunch out and then I have to be in the mood to read certain books, and then I kind of read a couple that kind of killed my drive to read for a little bit. But I figured now, since I am back on a huge reading kick, and I am tired of buying books, I would renew my library card, mostly so I can download the Overdrive app again and use that. And I'm getting ready to move in a few months, so I don't want to keep buying books and then have to get rid of a whole bunch. And some of them that I've been buying just haven't been worth buying them, so because I'll read them once and then never want to read them again kind of deal. So there is that. But I will fix all my library card issues soon, just not today. I might, like I said, do that sometime next week, and I will let you know when that happens. So for now, I'm gonna probably hit up Sonic because I really want a cherry limeade and maybe some mozzarella sticks because I eat so healthy, yeah! And then I'm gonna go home and work on cleaning out the shed a little bit and bring you guys along. So here goes nothing. I am so excited for this. I am so excited for this, man. You have no idea. I forgot how good that was. So good. When I was in high school, my mom and I would go to Sonic a lot when she'd pick me up to go to the barn, or on the way home from the barn. So, especially when the weather was really nice like it is today. So, I'm kind of going for a tradition here. Yep. So, I'm gonna drive home now in probably finish uploading some videos or scheduling them, since I now have an update scheduled Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, in case you guys could not figure that out. Or in case it just wasn't that obvious. And then we're gonna get to work on cleaning out all of my horse equipment in the shed, so be excited. Give you all a nice little sneak peek of what's coming. So honestly, this video will probably have already been rendered and put up by the time this one that I'm recording is done, so oh well. But yeah, this is a little sneak peek of behind the scenes fun stuff. Okay, so while my videos that I've been working on editing all afternoon render, I'm gonna go clean out the horse shed. Well, it's not the horse shed, but I have a whole bunch of stuff from when I was in high school that I just don't use anymore, that we've been keeping around because I haven't really had an opportunity to go through it. And I figured with my moving to Nashville soon, I could take now to go sort through some of it, get rid of some of it, and decide what to do with the rest. So I figured I'd make a little video out of it. And since the weather is absolutely gorgeous, I figured why not do that today. I don't know if I'm gonna get it all sorted today, but we'll go through some of it and see what happens. So here we go. Hi, Rosie. You having fun in the sun today? Huh. I can't get over how gorgeous it is today. Like, it's 70 degrees and high blue skies. God damn. I guess spring's finally back. I was kind of worried there for a little bit that we were never gonna get it. And over here is our shed and my mom's rain barrel that she got for Christmas. And they've recently just finished repainting it. The shed, not the rain barrel. Well, I can't get the lights to turn on. I don't know why, but behind me you can see our shed a little bit. Sorry that keeps making me really, really pale. But this is where we keep everything. If memory serves, all of this is like old polo wraps and stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna actually keep a lot of them. I made most of them, which is kind of cool, and I might get back into that eventually, but I don't really use polo wraps anymore, so we'll see. Anybody want any old helmets? Because I might get rid of the one on the right, but the one on the left's actually in really good condition. So we'll see what happens with that. Focus. For the record, these are polo wraps. I have some really cute ones. Oh, I forgot about these. Oh man, I might have to go back to using polo wraps. Look how cute these are. I forgot I made these. And the super fancy ones. This is another general hodgepodge sort of polo wrap and gloves and towels assortments. I think these never turned out right, but they had little dinosaurs on them, but they were too big to actually be polo wraps, and look good, but they were really cute. When I was in high school, my mom and I would go to Joann Fabrics all the time and find really cute polar fleece to make polo wraps out of. We would buy 3 yards at a time and then spend the rest of the afternoon cutting them out and making and sewing on the Velcro, and it was a lot of fun. I miss doing that. For a while I was actually really interested in starting my own polo wrap store, just because it would have been a really cool way to support myself through college, but that never happened. I might try to sell some of these actually, because I don't need this many polo wraps. I'm gonna wash them all, which is why I'm pulling them all out, and I'm gonna get rid of these brown tubs over here just because I don't need them anymore. But that's what I'm thinking so far. These are galloping boots. Pippi doesn't really use these because every time she does, she acts like she's lame. But I have a couple different colors and some bell boots, which are these things over here. I might take these to a consignment store because we have one over in Ashland, which is about an hour from here, and see what I can get for them. Because most of them are actually in pretty good shape. Like, they haven't been used very much. So, we'll see what happens with that. One winter, Pippi kept getting really bad bridle marks behind her, or rub marks, like the fur was completely gone behind her ear. I'm gonna move over here. So we gave her a little crown, a little fleece line. It's supposed to be for halters, but we just tried it and it worked, and she hasn't had any issues with it since. These are no-slip bell boots. We tried basically every single type of bell boot known to mankind, because for a while there she was slipping her shoes once a month, or not even, once a week actually, and it was getting ridiculous. But no matter what we tried, between her pulling her shoes and then getting really, really bad rub marks after wearing these for an hour, we finally just gave up and tried different types of shoeing, and she hasn't had any issues with her shoes since. Knock on wood. And there's plenty of wood to knock on around here, because I'm not sure if you can tell, but all that behind me right there, that is all wood. My dad bought this house that we live in from a guy who's really, really into woodworking, and this was his wood shop for the longest time. In fact, my apartment he completely built himself. So, fun facts. I'm pretty sure this is one of Pippi's horseshoes. She pulled quite a few of them, and we were still living in Roanoke. So I might clean that up and turn it into an art piece, maybe. So I feel like that'd be really cool. One of the few monogram saddle pads I actually own. A friend that I'm no longer friends with, we just kind of drifted apart, got this for me for Christmas when I was in like 8th grade, I think. So I'm gonna wash that up and actually take that one out to the barn with me, because I really like that color. And I've been missing this saddle pad quite a bit, so that's the plan for that. Some super faded photographs from old horse shows. These two, if you'll believe it, are from the same show. The one on the left, she was freaking insane. She could not keep all 4 feet on the ground to save her life. And then the one on the right was about 10 minutes later, when she finally settled down. And we ended up winning the blue ribbon that day. These two were from her very, very first horse show, away from home. It was such a good day. She was so good. Well, during the show. Beforehand, she got me off, I think, twice. She almost got my instructor, who is the lady on the left, off like twice. And yeah, that was fun. Oh, the joys of owning a green horse. And this one was from one of the very, very last horse shows I did while I was still living in Roanoke. And she was so good. I miss showing. Like, the competitive showing that I was doing then, instead of like once or twice in a blue moon that I'm doing now kind of deal. I just saw a mouse in one of my tack trunks. I'm not gonna open it up and show you because it was gross and it was dead. So I'm gonna have my mom help me deal with that, because that was disgusting. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm actually pretty much done. That didn't take nearly as long as I thought it was going to. Honestly, I just saw a mouse in one of my tack trunks. I'm not gonna open it up and show you because it was gross and it was dead. So I'm gonna have my mom help me deal with that, because that was disgusting. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm actually pretty much done. That didn't take nearly as long as I thought it was going to. Honestly, that's the one I saw the mouse in, and all that's left in there is a towel. It's like stuck to the bottom of it. So I'm gonna have my mom help me with the end of that. Otherwise, old boots that we're probably gonna throw away. Stuff to take to a consignment store or just sell. And all stuff I'm keeping, minus the brown tubs, which I'm gonna go take to the trash can now. So I had a really good time cleaning up my tack trunk. Hopefully this video turned into something worth watching. Worst comes to worst, you at least got to hear a little bit more stories of my life with Pippi and back before you guys ever really met me. So hopefully that was interesting. That's gonna about do it for this video today. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and maybe you'll like, comment, subscribe, whatever floats your boat kind of deal. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys later.